My name is Chef Fran, and today I have for you a goodie. Most people like ramen, so I'm doing a healthy version of ramen. We're doing stir-fry ramen. Now, I've used organic Halo ramen because the ones that come in the packet has high sodium, which is not good for you, obviously. So if your kids love ramen, this is a great meal for them. But you can get the veggies in there, you can get your meats in there, and with the better flavor that you're making with your own seasoning for your ramen. Now, if you don't have the Halo ramen, or you can't get it, you can also use the packet, but don't use the packet. You use the packaging of ramen. Just take the noodles from that and throw away the seasoning packet, because that's the part that's not healthy at all for you. And so I'm just going to go over everything I have here, and then we'll get into the vitamin content of it. And so what I have here is, like I said, I showed you how I cooked my ramen, which I had cooked in some chicken and vegetable broth that I had left over. So I just combined both of them together. I added some butter, which I have here, and my chicken, I had showed you how I cooked it, how I seasoned it and cooked it, very basic, just a little bit of Himalayan salt and black pepper, and cooked it in some ghee. And I have my steak here, my steak strips that I had cooked as well. And this came from the frozen fruit. My broccoli was frozen, which is part of the food of the month. And I just really just microwaved it. And I had cooked my bell peppers with onions and peppers, with onions and garlic. And I have the red, green, and yellow bell pepper this time, and carrots, and I cooked it in ghee. And then I have some corn, which was also part of my frozen vegetable. And then I have my mushroom that I had also cooked in ghee, which is my fresh mushrooms that I cut up. I have some tamari sauce here. And tamari is a soy sauce that doesn't have the wheat in it, and it has 18 amino acids in it, and 9 amino acids that are essential. And I have here a sugar-free teriyaki sauce, and I have a little bit of black pepper, and some scallions for my garnish. And my other special treat for my garnish is my everything bagel. Why would I just want to put just sesame seeds when I can have the whole shebang and everything bagel? And so we'll come back and do our vitamin content. It has iron, riboflavin, magnesium, and folic acid. My chicken has vitamin B6, B12, and niacin. My beef strips has vitamins B6, B12, zinc, iron, and selenium. My broccoli has vitamin B1, B6, E, and manganese. And my little stir fry here, which has the tricolor bell peppers of red, yellow, and green, and carrots, as well as onions and garlic. So I'll start off with the bell peppers, which has vitamins A, C, B2, B6, folate, and potassium. The carrots has vitamins A, beta-carotene, biotin, and potassium. Green onions cutting for our garnish. Waiting for my vegetable broth and chicken broth to boil so I can make my ramen. I have actually more ramen than this since I'm doing it for a big group today. Okay, so I'm cooking my Halo ramen, which is organic ramen. It doesn't have a flavor packet. So I'm just cooking it in some vegetable and chicken broth. And I did add a little Himalayan salt because the broth didn't really have any salt taste to me. Now it is almost complete within another minute. And I'm gonna add some butter to it. And I'm gonna put our vegetables that we cooked and our meat to go with it. So I am using the best tools in the house. I have gloves on because this is all RTE food now. And so I've added my butter, and the best tools in the house are my hands because I can control the process from breaking and using tongs or anything else. This is hot. So I am actually, now that I've poured this in, I'm gonna go with my tamari first. And now I'm gonna put in my teriyaki. Okay, so now I'm adding my chicken here. This is one of my son's favorite meals, so he's gonna be like in heaven. And so I'm adding my broccoli right here. And my veggie. Look at all of this vegetable, this meat, this goodness. Just some really good stuff here. Okay, have our corn here. Right here. And last but not least, our mushrooms that are like you, mommy. I love mushrooms, particularly portobello mushrooms. Okay, so now that I have all my vegetables here, I'm now gonna get to mixing. But I'm mixing it very gently, so that way I'm not breaking up my ramen. And when you mix with your hands, you always kind of want to consistently turn your bowl. Oh my gosh, look at all of this burst of colors from the peppers. Ooh, and the green broccoli. These vegetables are so yummy. Okay. Let's kind of turn this. Oh, wow. Love it. Can't wait to eat it. I love colors. If you watch my show, you know I'm a person who loves colors because colors represent nutrition. And I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more of that sugar-free teriyaki sauce that I have. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit more of this teriyaki. And when you mix, you wanna go from the bottom and try to fold up. Now, look at what we got. Look at this, the green. You got your chicken, you got the mushrooms, you got the yellow from the corn, and the bell peppers, the broccoli. Oh my gosh, the mushroom, the light brown. This is just incredibly wholesome meal. The red bell peppers. You have everything in here. So, we'll be back to plate it. Look what we have, a healthy ramen. Look how beautiful this looks. And you really can get your kids to eat it because even though it has a lot of veggies, it is colorful and it has one of their favorite things, ramen. So now let me get to plating this. Now to think about how beautiful, and this is nutrient dense, and a lot of families don't have that opportunity to be able to have, you know, a lot of nutrition due to food insecurity. So now let's get into tasting some of this now. Well, I want to be a little fancy today. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to use chopsticks, but I'm going to attempt because I have these wonderful gold chopsticks that I want to use. So don't laugh at me, but join the fun with me and let me know if I'm using them properly or not. But I definitely want to try to use them. So I'm gonna attempt right here to try to use them. And if I'm not doing it right, you can tell me too and guide me. Okay, I'm not just saying that. Delicious, really. The frozen vegetables, microwave perfectly. You still have that little bit of, not the crunch, but the steam doesn't fully cook it. So it allows it to, you know, still have a softness, but still a little firmness. Delicious. Let me get in here since I think I'm fancy now, since I was able to kind of use the chopstick and get my little yellow pepper. It is so flavorful. With all these vegetables, my piece of meat, my steak, this ramen, it's a definite must try. I encourage you guys, take the ramen in the packet that you could buy from the store, which is not really expensive, but throw the inside packaging out and just season your meat, even with some basic salt and pepper, And like I said, I cooked it with ghee, and you do the same. If you don't have ghee, cook in a little bit of butter or a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil, avocado oil, whichever oil you prefer. Cook it with that. Very simple, with some salt and black pepper. Your chicken as well as your beef, or do one meat if you want, or do no meat. How about that? You can keep this totally vegetarian by just using the vegetables. It is just good enough to just have your mushroom being your umami and all your veggies. Listen, don't forget to click the like button by giving us a virtual hug. When you do that, it makes me feel like you're with us and you're enjoying what we're doing. So, click that like button for me. And also subscribe. Subscribe. That lets me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out for you weekly. And most of all, also share. Sharing is caring. This wonderful recipe, such as ramen, knowing that kids love to eat it, college kids, younger kids, even some adults. Like I told you, my husband loves this. Your family want to know what else they could do with ramen if they don't already know other things to do. So share this video with them. Share this recipe and comment below. I do answer. I want to engage with you. So engage back with me. Listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to cooking for you again. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.